Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Speak Up and Empower with Real Talk Travel. I can't even talk today. We definitely have an adventure that's waiting for you, and we are so excited. We have a special guest as well. But Speak Up and Empower is an online membership with members who've got something important to say, and they're experts in their field. Well, I'm with Real Talk Travel. And guess what? We have a special guest. Her name is Susan Kooiman, and she's with Transat Holidays. I'm sure lots of people have been able to be on Transat. I have. I love Transat. Welcome, Susan. And where is the adventure? What are you going to talk about with us today?
Oh, thank you, Susan, and thank you everyone for joining us. We're very, very excited. We have a lot of great stuff to talk about, of course. I mean, we are ready to launch our flights again as of July 30th. So we are really pleased today to announce to you our new destinations that we're flying to from Ontario, Quebec, and Atlantic Canada.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we're very, very excited, Susan, because it's been a long time that all these charter airlines like ourselves, Air Transat, we have been grounded, of course, due to the pandemic. But we're happy that we're starting back up and numbers are looking good here in Ontario, of course. So we're ready to go. We're ready to go. We've got some great destinations to talk about.
You know what? We're all getting itchy feet. I'll tell you that.
For sure. So I'm sure that you've seen the buzz, Susan. Of course, we have 49 destinations, over 8 Canadian gateways. So I think we know, because I know you do groups, Susan, as well. So everyone doesn't leave from the same gateway, of course, right? You have friends or family, or maybe people that don't even know each other, but they've invited each other through other friends and stuff like that. So we have some great gateways, including from Ontario. We're going to talk about Toronto. We're going to talk about London, of course. Maybe those are closer to the border area. We have Hamilton departures as well. And then let's move it over to Montreal. We have Montreal, and we also have Quebec City. And then let's go to Atlantic Canada. We've got Halifax, and we have Moncton as well.
Cool.
So within all of those, we offer Mexico, the Dominican Republic, Cuba, Jamaica, Central and South America, and so much more, along with, of course, Europe and our domestic program.
And so when are they starting up again? You said the end of July?
So we're starting the end of July. We're doing a slow start, of course. We're easing into it. It's been quite some time that we haven't flown. Of course, Europe is, Transat, I think you agree, we're known for Europe as much as we talk about down south. Europe is our main flights that we offer. And I do recommend always checking with you, Susan, for any of the schedules and the updates of where we are flying. Of course, we're going to have London, we're going to have Paris as well, and we're going to have Portugal at this point. Again, we have a domestic program, Toronto, Montreal. A lot of people like to go back and forth as well. And also, I don't want to forget, it's important I mention, we have 2 new destinations that we're flying to from Montreal. Some people might be in the Montreal area, Quebec area. They might be in the Cornwall area. We also have Ottawa departures too. I almost forgot those. But from Montreal this year, we're offering Fort Myers, Florida, and Miami.
And are these all going to start the end of July then, basically?
No, we're starting a slow start. We have, sporadic ones starting. More the South and Caribbean is going to start in September. And we're going to ease our way into it. So some Europe will start in July, August, some domestic, and then we're going to keep trickling down as the months get colder.
Okay, awesome.
But if you don't mind, I really would like to talk about some really exciting things as well at Transat, art collections. And I'm sure, Susan, you're familiar with our collections.
Yes.
So we are the pioneers, Transat, that have taken our hotels and we've put them into collections, certain hotels that fit a certain collection. So we're very pleased with that. We've had our collections for, I would say, the better part of almost 17 years, and we just keep making them better. And which makes a great segue for me to announce our newest collection, the Out of Office collection.
Office. Ooh.
Out of Office.
Out of Office. Oh, awesome.
So the Out of Office collection is, maybe great for those people who are working at home like myself, maybe some millennials that have a little bit more flexibility in life. So the Out of Office collection is essentially you want to travel for 14 days or more on your own. So we are not going to offer from the hotels that we are paired up with for the out of office collection a single supplement. And you know, Susan, when I say that, the hotels charge a single supplement to travel by yourself, and they can be up to like $1,000, right?
Right.
But when you're booking this collection with Susan, then you will not have to have a single supplement when traveling on your own.
That's awesome to hear. Yes.
It's fantastic, and it's doing so well for us. And we have a great list of hotels that accompany it. Of course, Susan, I know that you can get them that information as well. But for today's purpose, I just wanted to really outline the collection and the features. So we also have either complimentary or reduced fees for laundry service. So 2 weeks, you might need to do some laundry, right? Access of hotel facilities as well, of course. And maybe, you know, today's a day, let's choose, do I have my laptop set up by the tiki bar, by the beach, or by my balcony having a Corona? Because, of course, Wi-Fi is included as well.
That's awesome. Yes.
But the next collection I'd love to talk about is probably one of my favorites, and I'm sure you might agree, is our luxury collection. Our luxury collection, we have about 36 hotels that are participating in this, where it is the true ultimate of luxury. So they're 5-star hotels, well-appointed rooms, absolutely the best of the best. So just to name a few inclusions for you. So when you book the luxury collection hotel with Susan, we're going to offer free VIP access to the lounges at the airports where applicable. So the airports that have it, like Toronto, Montreal, for example. Okay. So we all know the lounges that you get to go start your vacation off with, right? I mean, that's how I like to go. So I'm
Me
sure
too.
it's a great way to watch the planes coming in
Yes.
and out, have a little snack, maybe a little drink.
Yes.
So for sure. And also we're including Option Plus.
Okay.
So Option Plus is a onboard feature that gives you more pluses. So you're not going to get a better seat, but you're going to get a seat number. You're going to get a snack on board. You're going to get a drink to start the whole thing off right. And you're going to get pre-boarding as well and a piece of luggage included.
I like the Option Plus.
Me too. And, you know, just to point out, it's a $99 value. So
Right.
per person. Also private transfers. Now, this may not seem like a big deal, but it's a big deal. So I love these because when you get off the plane in, say, Cancun, and you're going to your beautiful luxury hotel with Transat, you don't have to go on a bus or a transfer with a lot of different people. And you know what? In today's world with COVID, that's also a great, great plus. So some of the benefits, of course, are, of course, gourmet dining, 24-hour room service, you know, premium liquors, concierge or butler service, of course, waiters at the pool, the beach, butlers, beachlers, whatever you want to call them.
Yes.
You're going to get towels, turn down service, bathrobes. I mean, you're going to feel absolutely VIP.
And that's what we need, right? After being cooped up all the time, we need that special service. We deserve it.
I totally agree. And I love the luxury hotels because, as I mentioned earlier, they are true luxury hotels. So our next collection is a solo collection. So the solo collection is just that. Okay. So this is for somebody who wants to travel by themselves, not for the extended time, just a week. Okay. It's not good for groups. We only have a few rooms a night at our participating hotels. But again, we're working with hotels that you can go to for a week, that there is no single supplement charged, which is fantastic.
Yeah. Good to know, because we have a lot of solo travelers. Yes.
For sure. And that's really great. Like I said, we're not going to get 100 rooms at these resorts, but definitely we have it. So it's a fantastic program that we offer. And again, we're working with over 30 hotels that have, you know, come into our program with us. So, you know, maybe there's a couple girlfriends that want to go away. They don't want to share a room. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm past sharing rooms, right?
Yes.
just with my husband.
Yeah.
But when I go away, you know, you like to have your own space as we definitely mature, or, you know, whatever your situation is, but we definitely have it. So this is a really great program again. Our last collection is our family collection. So our family collection, I feel, is really well done. And why I say that is because there's so many perks that come with this collection that are included. Okay. So we're going to keep the families together when you book with Susan, and we're going to give you free seat assignment. So that means we're going to give you your seat numbers. And if you don't like what we're offering to you, you're welcome to purchase your own seats. Okay. However, we're keeping you together as a family all in the same section and the same row. Okay.
And that's good.
And that's amazing. We have our kids club, which I'm sure, Susan, you know, also our kids club is absolutely free. So when you say things are not free, this is absolutely free. It's just kids have to sign up, and they're going to get little goodies before they go. They're going to get little snacks on board, little crayons. I know little sleeping masks for everybody as well. Lots of great things. Also, we're going to have early check-in and late check-out. So we know that's, really important when you're traveling with little ones. You don't want to arrive at your hotel at noon and you have to wait till 4. That's kind of a hard thing to fit with the kids, right? What do we do for 4 hours?
Yes.
Or even on the other side, Susan, when you want to check out, you have to be out of your room at 11 a.m. and then you're standing waiting for your flight at 10 p.m. at night with the kids trying to figure that day out as well. So we have that covered for you when you're booking our family collections. I also just want to touch on our services on board. So with Air Transat, our award-winning airline. So we just talked about the Kids Club. We have that. We talked about Option Plus, which is included in the luxury collection. But just keep in mind, you can also purchase Option Plus if you do not have luxury collection inclusions. Or you're not booking a luxury, collection hotel. So Option Plus, as I mentioned, is $99 and is going to get you a seat number. Okay. It's not going to get you a better seat. You're still in economy. You're going to get a little snack. You're going to get a little drink to kick things off. You're going to get a checked bag as well. And you'll also get some pre-boarding in there too. So, not also to forget, we also have our club class, which is at the front. And I've got a picture up there of our club class seating. And I will tell you, and I'm sure if anyone out there has flown club class, you'll never want to fly any other way. It's a hard thing to give up. That's for sure. Our club class is located at the front of our aircraft. You're going to get gourmet meal service, gourmet wine service as well. You get to pre-select your meal before you go. So when you're booking with Susan, make sure you do get that done because, we only stock so many meals. So if it wouldn't be the meal of your choice, that would be unfortunate. But we have a really great selection. Great for dietary needs too, Susan. Like we have to, of course, abide with that because everyone has something now in today's world, right?
Yes. Well, good to know because that's one of the questions that we usually get.
Yes. And also just to tack on many of our hotel partners that anyone's going to be traveling to, we also have a really great handle on that as well. They have an amazing protocols also in place specifically for COVID as well, with their buffet service and how they handle it. But if someone's vegan, vegetarian, or whatever they might be, I know our hotel partners that we work with, and we work with over 200 of them, they have some great protocols in place for sure as well. And that's really quite important too. But, also as much as we talk about packages, Susan, we also offer air only, okay, which is great. You can also have a group of air only could be 10 people. So maybe you already have accommodations with Susan, but you just want to get some air. We can do that too. And we offer something called eco fares. So that's just fares with flexibility. So pretty much you're going to pay a different fare basis to have more or less flexibility. And that's how people like Susan here can help you with selecting the right fare if you would like some airfare as well.
Yes, I like the one that includes the baggage, so it's not extra.
Yeah, that's the standard, just so everybody knows. On the eco budget, I mean, hence the name budget, doesn't have anything included with it, of course. And, you really have to weigh it out if you have to pay for your luggage. So you might want to actually just up that fare basis so you don't have to pay for the luggage and you get a little bit more flexibility if you have to make a change or cancellation.
Exactly.
And that's how they can work with you too, Susan. So if they need anything, you're one-stop shopping. I know that for sure. And you're full service, which is fantastic as well. So there's a pent-up demand for travel. I mean, we know this. I can't tell you. I said to my husband the other day, I said, where would your first trip like to be? And he says, well, I don't even know where to start because he just wants out of here. So our Transat collections, which we just spoke about, help everybody. And, we have enticing rates. And that's how they can check with you, Susan. Exceptional offers always going on with, payment flexibility as well. We've got great group rates as well that I know you're a group's expert. Some great group promotions that I know you can let everybody know when, the time comes right. Again, a little bit ease of payments, ease of flexibility with name changes and things like that. So, the thing with this pandemic is, we've learned to be more flexible, and we're really excited to have that. And we're excited to have everybody on board. That's number one. So let's get out there. Let's get booking. We're very busy. Our groups department is busy. Our individual bookings are busy. Of course, we're busy with all of Ontario, Montreal, Atlantic Canada for securing that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So true is that people have been pent up so long that they're itching to go. And now, as of July 5th, if you're fully vaccinated, you will not have to quarantine coming back. That's a really great plus to hear for people.
Yes, I heard that news too. That's amazing. That's a game changer.
Yeah, I just got my second vaccination today.
Oh, wow. Okay, good.
So I'm ready to roll.
I'm waiting for my second. I'm ready to roll too. I think I'm about a week out, and I'm looking forward to it. So, and that's the thing as well. A lot of people are in our position where they're almost vaccinated second time or are like yourself. And we're ready. It's time. It's time for sure.
Yeah. So I appreciate that. The fact that Transat, I really love Transat. I always enjoy Transat. I've gone to Europe on Transat and went to Croatia and Netherlands and so forth and had a great time. I love the service. And I'm just going to pull this down and we can pull you back up here, Susan. But we really appreciate knowing that Transat is getting ready to roll and doing it in stages. But the fact that great pricing. I looked at some of the pricing even in London for January. And if you don't book now, you will not get your dates because they are going now. That's the key.
Well, and you're absolutely right. The States has a little bit of a jump start with bookings ahead of us, of course, because they're a little bit ahead of us with the vaccinations and things like that. So there's a lot of space that is being taken up. Of course, we have our own space at Transat, but to your point, people like us, we want out. So they want to go and book. I really suggested, you're right, the prices can change at any time, right? So if you see something good, they need to contact you right away. Otherwise it can go up and there's nothing we can do about it.
No, that's right. And that I've seen some great pricing, like you said, out of Toronto, out of Montreal, out of Ottawa, even though in stages, but Europe to go in July is fantastic, because lots of people are talking about that and so many countries are opening up, and it's wonderful that travel is happening. It's just a matter. And I think I like the idea of the fact that the airlines have gone into good protocols of safety and disinfecting, right? And making it safe for everybody, the social distancing and so forth. Yes.
Well, that's actually a good point. Thank you for that as well. We have our traveler care program that is in place, and we have it on our website. So if anyone wants to check it out, they can. It's there for their looking at airtransat.com. You can also lead them to it as well, Susan. We even have little videos as well that if they want to watch, but we have all of the steps laid out.
Right.
From check-in to getting to the gate to getting on board, and how we're managing, getting on board, how we're managing the bathrooms, how we're managing food service, how we're going to manage when you get off the plane, with our representatives. And that's another really great segue as well, Susan, is I really encourage anybody who's traveling with Air Transat to make sure they put the Air Transat app on their smart device.
Absolutely.
And yes, they get updates if something has changed or whatever that is. But what I really want to drive home is if they need to get in touch with one of our representatives locally. So let's just say in Punta Cana, for example, just for today's purposes, on the app. Okay, you can reach out to the local rep. So if you do need assistance, because the days of them going through the hotels all day and hanging out are not there right now, right?
Right.
So if they need assistance, we encourage they put the Air Transat app on their smart device. They can reach out to the local representative and they can get assistance. So that's
Absolutely.
a fantastic feature that has been added to our app, I'd say in about the last year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah. And the fact that they can have their boarding pass right there, right? So it's paperless, and the fact that they're trying to get away from that, from touching everything. So yes, I would absolutely recommend it that they download the app and have all their information right there. Yes.
For sure. And not to worry, when they get on board, they're going to get a kit that has a mask and it has wipes and everything that you need to feel safe on board Air Transat.
Well, I love Air Transit. I am ready to roll. I'm just getting so anxious. I'm just thinking, okay, where can I go for my first destination? Just like,
Me too. Me too. I don't know where to start, to be honest.
yeah. So anyway, we'll have to. I just have to just reiterate the fact that people, you've got to start your booking. Even if you don't pay it off, you at least put your deposit on, because things are getting booked up. Because like Susan already mentioned, there's other countries that are booking these other places that in Canada we go as in destinations, and you might be disappointed not getting the dates that you want because it's already booked up, so that's the key. And the fact that you have flights that you can go out west, we can go to Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver, Edmonton, is it?
We don't have our West program happening right now, but we have lots of great options in Ontario, Montreal, and Atlantic Canada. So
Okay,
Moncton, Halifax as well. Yes.
Okay. Well, I would even go to Halifax, I'll tell you that.
Me too. Let's
go
go.
have some lobster and enjoy the East Coast of hospitality,
yes.
right?
Yes, that's right.
Well, that's awesome. Susan, I really appreciate you coming on board and giving us a little bit of update about Transat and how it's rolling out. I know lots of people will be happy when Transat is actually out there. We can get on and we can actually get up in the air and go flying again and go on those holidays that Air Transat offers. Family vacations, the luxury, which the option plus is included, private transfers. Why not pamper yourself, because you're worth it, right?
I totally agree. Why not? We've waited so long. Let's do it right.
Yes, like we've been cooped up so long. Let's get out there. So please, you got to be contacting me, and let's get you rolling, because there's so much you can do to get out there. Golfers, you can go to Punta Cana, whenever, all these places, or Mexico or wherever, we can get you rolling there. Hey, we can even get you down to Nova Scotia, and you can play golf down there. So
sounds good.
Yeah. Well, thanks again, and I'm sure we'll get you on again.
I'd love to.
There's constant updates and so forth, and you never know what product, and be able to talk a little bit more maybe about destination weddings that you offer, and the things that luxury honeymoons and romantic getaways, and all these wonderful things that we can really talk about to help people realize that you got to start booking right now and getting your dates there. But everybody, just stay safe, healthy, happy, and definitely we'll have another adventure waiting for you next week. So you got to join me next Tuesday. And Susan, thanks again for coming and telling us more, and can't wait till this gets rolling.
Me too. I look forward to coming back, and we can talk about groups next time, and everything else more exciting as well too. Lots of exciting things.
Oh, totally. Okay, everybody, take care.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.